everybody, welcome back and thanks for joining me for today's video, which is going to be an autumnal haul from a few of my favourite retailers, including Reiss, Club Monaco, All Saints, Whistles, to name a few. And these are all pieces that I've been picking up over the last, I'd say, 6 weeks or so, because they are slightly more higher end. They're kind of what I like to call premium high street. They are not the kind of thing that I obviously have bought all in one go, because they do have slightly higher price points. And because of that, they are more considered purchases, and I would say that these are really some investment pieces for autumn. So I've tried to pick out some pieces that aren't particularly trend-led. They're more classic pieces that I know I'm going to get loads and loads of use out of, both this autumn and autumns to come in future years. So I'm going to get started by talking about the jumper that I'm wearing now, because I just know that I will forget about it if I don't talk about it now. And this one is a very plain baby pink jumper, and it's a cashmere jumper from Asos, and I was actually really surprised when I saw this on Asos. It was in their premium section, because I don't usually spot cashmere things on Asos, but their premium section is actually really lovely. And this is just a very plain high neck jumper. It goes down to a ribbed detail down at the bottom. There's no design detail to it, it's just really classic, and already I've worn this so much. It's such a classic piece. I adore the colour. It's so soft and so warm as well. Right now I'm absolutely roasting. It's cold outside, but it is sunny, so yeah, it's a really lovely warm piece. As I said, fantastic for layering, can definitely fit my thermal underneath this and be super toasty and just very elegant, very ladylike, and yeah, really like this. This was £99, so quite expensive. I think I picked it up on one of the 20% off days, so I ended up paying £81? Something like that. Yeah, I feel like I saved a little bit of money on this, but still an expensive piece, so I'm praying it's not going to bobble. I have worn and washed it a few times, and so far it is lasting fairly well, so I'm optimistic about this, and so far really pleased with the purchase. The next few pieces in my pile of things to show you are from Reiss, and I got these before Fashion Week, so they were definitely bought with Fashion Week in mind. This one is a semi-sheer blouse, and I find white shirts, white blouses are just the kind of thing that you need in your wardrobe. You need a lovely one in your wardrobe, and this is certainly not going to be going out of style anytime soon. It's a little bit different to your usual blouse in that the material is lovely and sheer, and then you've got this beautiful ruffle detail going about 2/3 of the way down and all around the collar as well. So a really beautiful ladylike detail, very elegant and feminine. And I've been wearing this tucked into some culottes. I've also been wearing it with jeans, and I get compliments on it most times that I wear it. It's just a lovely fit. You can tell that it is a premium high street piece, because there's just something about the tailoring with Reiss pieces that just looks so lovely. I got a size 8, which is bigger than what I would usually get, because I found it quite narrow on the shoulders, but the size 8 does fit me really well. And this is just such a classic piece that I know I'm going to get tons and tons of use out of. Next from Reiss, you may have already spotted this in a few of my vlogs because I have been wearing it most days, is this absolutely beautiful coat. Let me take the fur bit off. This coat is something that I'd actually had my eye on for many years, ever since I worked in Reiss, and it's one of the designs that they kind of alter every year, so they bring out something like this every single year, just a few design details were different. And in previous years, when I tried them on, they'd always been too big for me, and I don't know if maybe I've broadened out or if Reiss have made their sizes slightly more petite, but I tried this on really optimistically this year and was so happy when it fit me. I think looking at it, it does look a lot more narrow than most of their designs, but it is just such a beautiful shape. I'll insert a clip of me wearing it now. It fits the figure so beautifully, it is so feminine, and it's such a lovely quality. Inside you've got this piping detail along the button edge, and then you've got this lovely lining. There are some very slim invisible pockets, although it does tend to ruin the fit if, it does tend to ruin the silhouette if I put anything in them. There's also a belt which cinches in to give you a really lovely waist, and to be honest, I always do this up. I always do the buttons up. Most coats I don't, but this just fits so beautifully when it's done up properly. So I've been such a fan of this coat, and this is going to be my going out and smart occasion coat throughout the rest of winter, and I really want to take good care of it and hope that it'll last for many winters to come. I also saw this on the mannequin, I think in the store window with the coat, and this is a faux fur scarf or stole, and I thought the colours looked so fabulous together. It's a kind of a grey lilac colour, that's probably the best way to describe it. And while I don't wear it on the skin, so it doesn't give me direct warmth, it just looks so lovely. It really elevates this jacket, makes it look even smarter, even more luxurious. And I also tuck the fur scarf into the belt, so keeping that lovely feminine shape. And I just love this combination so, so much. As it was Reiss, it was obviously a little bit more pricey than a lot of high street coats, but I think a coat is something that obviously as you wear it on the outside, it's what people see during autumn winter. It is something that I'm really glad I invested in. I think you guys are going to be seeing me wearing this combination a lot in upcoming vlogs, so now you know where it's from. As always, all product links are going to be down below in case you wanted to shop from any of these purchases or look into them in a little bit more detail. They'll all be linked in the description box down below. Another one from Reiss, and this is a beautiful high neck sleeveless ribbed top, just trying to tuck in the hanging bits. So this is a gorgeous baby pink colour. I just love wearing pastels in autumn winter. I love wearing pastels all year, and who says that autumn has to be for dark colours? I just thought this was absolutely beautiful. Once again, I've been wearing this with jeans, with culottes as well. And I think it would also look really sleek with like a black leather pencil skirt. If I was still working in an office environment, it would definitely be something that I would wear with a leather skirt perhaps. Once again, beautiful quality. I think this one was around £80, not too sure, can't remember, it was a little while ago. But yeah, once again, all details will be linked down below. So that's another lovely essential for autumn winter. And then I keep mentioning culottes, so no surprise that my final thing from Reiss is a pair of culottes. This is a pair of grey trousers. They come down to, well, just above the ankle for me really, because I am a bit of a shorty. They've got a really lovely pleat detail here, which gives them a really nice silhouette. They hang really, really beautifully. They have once again got invisible pockets and some pocket detail on the back. Need to do them up. I think I got these in a size 4. I did. I went for the smallest size in these because with culottes you don't really want too much excess material, so I think if you're wondering which size to go for, then I'd say go down with culottes because you don't want too much material gathering around the waist area. These, again, the material is such lovely quality. I think they are dry clean only, which is the only pain because I do end up spending a fortune on dry cleaning bills in the autumn time, but so, so worth it, so elegant, really good for work if you work in a smart office environment and still want to look stylish. And these look fabulous with a pair of lovely shoes because they do swing above the ankles. It frames a pair of lovely shoes really, really nicely. So I wore these to the GHD dinner at the Rosewood Hotel with my Valentinos. I wore them at Fashion Week with some Reiss shoes, which I totally forgot to bring downstairs, but I will insert a clip of them now because I should also have included the shoes in this haul. They're a really beautiful classic baby pink, I'd say almost like a grey pink suede pair of shoes, pointy toe with lovely straps that mean that they don't slip around on the feet. And yeah, I wore those shoes with these trousers as well, and they're such a lovely classic pair of shoes, go with so many things, so another really good investment piece for the wardrobe. Another of my absolute favourite stores in the premium end of the high street is Club Monaco, and I'm so, so, so thrilled that we have one on King's Road. There's also one on Westbourne Grove that's a little bit far away from me. I do tend to get a little bit spendy there when I go to the US because I find it a tad cheaper, although with the exchange rate now it's probably not that much cheaper. But I went into the King's Road store recently and I did get a little bit spendy. One of the first pieces that I added to my basket was this. And it's a plain but also fairly unusual grey cashmere jumper. This is definitely a piece that I knew I'd get tons of wear out of, so I wasn't too upset to be paying the price that it was. I think it was over £200, so it was not a cheap piece. But it is a classic grey jumper, but the sleeves are a little bit unusual. So they go in at the top and then in at the bottom, and then they almost balloon out a little bit in the middle section. You'll see what I mean in the cutout. But I really like that design detail. It makes it just a little bit more special than a plain grey jumper. This neckline with the high kind of cowl neck makes it so, so snuggly. I am, of course, really, really conscious of getting makeup on it, so I'm always super duper careful. And it's just a lovely grey marl, such a lovely flattering grey colour, a lovely light grey. And once again, I've worn and washed this a few times. Even though it's dry clean only, I have actually put it in my washing machine on the delicate wool setting and it's been fine. And yeah, not showing any signs of wear, which I'm thrilled about because I don't want it to start looking tatty. But yes, once again, another piece I'll be wearing tons this autumn and winter, so a really lovely investment piece from Club Monaco. When I went into the Club Monaco store, they actually were holding their summer sale, and they had a few pieces that were, in my opinion, really good value. So this one was down from 270, which I would not have paid for a cardigan, to 81, so really, really good discount. Still not cheap for a cardigan, but it's just so cute with this ruffle detail down at the bottom. I thought it just made it really unusual. And I personally just love cardigans. I find them so nice for putting around your shoulders, especially in the late summer in the evenings when you don't want to put a jumper on because it's just too much, but a cardigan is a lovely way to keep the chill off. This is the kind of thing that I'll be taking on airplanes with me and on summer holidays and winter sun holidays, because it is such a lovely piece of putting around your shoulders and keeping the chill off, and such an easy thing to throw over so many outfits as well. I love the ruffles, they just give it such a lovely feminine edge, and it's a classic white shade, so really easy to match with your outfit. So this is one that I'm really, really glad I picked up in the sale. It's timeless, it's not going out of style anytime soon, and really, really lovely and cozy. So really, really happy with that purchase from Club Monaco. This next one, also from Club Monaco, is one of my favourite things that I've purchased in a long, long time. Excuse the bright sunlight. And this really reminds me of a ballerina's cardigan. It reminds me of the kind of thing I used to wear over my little tutu and leotard when I used to play ballet, practice ballet, which is a long, long time ago. And it is a cashmere cardigan, and yet you wear it as a top, so you can wear it as a cardigan, but I've been wearing it recently as a top. So you have this crossover detail and then a belt to really cinch in the waist, and then the bottom material is cut a different way, so it almost puffs out like a tutu, which is just such a lovely design detail. This one, again, like the jumper, is a very beautiful light grey, really flattering on all skin tones, I think, and because it's cashmere, it's so lovely and soft. It looks so luxurious, it feels so luxurious, and I get so many compliments when I wear this. It's such a classic piece. Another one that I'm really glad that I've now got in my wardrobe because it's just so, so lovely. I honestly love this to bits, and yeah, gonna get so much wear out of this autumn and winter. And the final piece of knitwear from Club Monaco is this absolutely gorgeous chunky white knit jumper, and this is actually the reason why I went into the store, because I saw this on the mannequin and totally fell in love with these amazing sleeves. So as you guys know, sleeve detail and ruffles in particular are so on trend this autumn, and to be honest, I love them so much that even if they're not in trend next autumn, I'm still gonna wear them because this just looks so, so gorgeous on. It is so thick and warm and snuggly. It's definitely a really good quality wool. In fact, let's have a look what kind of wool this is. So it's 100% extra fine merino wool, and I'm not surprised because it is so, so, so soft. The neckline is just really easy to wear. Once again, you can layer, you can put warm layers underneath. It's long sleeved, which is great because you can put your thermal on. I roll the sleeves up sometimes if I'm writing, or you know, they are quite long, so you can roll them up, which looks great. But these ruffles are just such a gorgeous design detail. They're really quite statement, but because it is just a white jumper, it's also really easy to wear. So it's such a nice thing to have in your wardrobe, to be a part of this trend but without going too overboard. Just so, so wearable. And just love it. I love everything that I picked up from Club Monaco so much. In fact, everything from this haul I'm just really, really pleased with. As I said, when I shop from premium high street shops, I have to really, really love the piece because they are such investment pieces, and I can safely say I love everything in this haul. So let me carry on and just finish this love fest right here before I get a little bit crazy. The final piece from Club Monaco is not knitwear, it is actually a summer piece, another one that I picked up from their summer sale, and it's this absolutely gorgeous play suit. You might recognise this from my Instagram or from my Greece video, because I actually went to Club Monaco a few days before going to Greece, so I wore this a heck of a lot. It is a really lovely material which fits the body absolutely beautifully because it has got this body-fitting shape to it, a long zip along the back, but then you have these ruffled cap sleeves, and then you can see at the back the ruffles just continue down into the back, which is so, so, so beautiful. This is once again the kind of thing that I'll be taking on all my holidays that are coming up. It's so gorgeous. It's a lovely lightweight material so you don't get too hot, but it's still nice and covering, so if it's not like the heat of the day, if it is the evening, then it still is plenty of material to keep you nice and snug. It's got the pockets which just make it a lot more cute and casual. The The print I adore. I think white and blue is such a classic summer colour combination for Greek holidays or more exotic holidays. Just absolutely love it. Really, really pleased with this, and I think I got it about half price in the sale too, so a nice little bargain and something that I'll be wearing for many, many summers to come. Okay, and I just have a few more pieces to show you, 2 more bits of knitwear and also a bikini. So I wanted to include this because it is a higher end piece. This is a bikini that you guys went crazy for on my Instagram, and I actually included it in my September favourites, so you may have already seen it, apologies if so. But it's from a brand called Marija, which is a Polish brand. They're stocked on Net-a-Porter and a few other places. Once again, I'll leave it down below, but I bought this from Net-a-Porter. I just absolutely love the shape of this. The top I find really flattering, considering that I am fairly flat chested. This style just works really, really well for me. And then the bottoms are also high waisted, so it covers any bits that you don't necessarily want to be on show. Personally, I don't really like having my hip kind of area too much on show because it's not my favourite body part. So because this covers it, it makes me feel so much more confident in a bikini. I felt that I would rather spend my money on one lovely bikini that I know I'm going to love for a long, long time, instead of spending like £40 here, £40 there, £30 here and there on loads of different bikinis that I didn't love. So you will be seeing me wearing this in a lot of upcoming holidays, but yeah, I don't mind because it's so gorgeous. I love how I look in this, and I think that's quite rare to love how you look in a bikini. I think no one's ever really happy with their body in a bikini. Well, if you are, then good for you. But I actually feel comfortable in this bikini, which is worth a lot more to me than what I spent on it. So yes, that definitely justified the spend for me, and it was not cheap. It was, I can't even tell you. Too much for a bikini, let's just say that. So this is a really lovely relaxed knitwear piece that I picked up from All Saints, and I would definitely say that All Saints is a premium high street retailer because it is more expensive than your Topshop and your River Island and things like that. So this was £118, but it is 100% merino wool, so actually a fairly reasonable price tag for merino wool, because yeah, the Club Monaco one was probably double that. But I just thought the colour was so me. It's very similar to the colour that I'm wearing now. It's a really lovely slouchy fit, so on those days when you want to look chic but you don't want to look as though you're making too much of an effort, this is just absolutely perfect for that. It is so lovely and soft, so warm, and it's longer at the back than it is at the front, which just adds to that really relaxed, casual vibe, which personally I'm looking forward to wearing this when travelling. Any long haul flights I've got coming up, this is going to be absolutely gorgeous for, and it manages to be warm without being too chunky, so a really lovely layering piece as well. Once again, not going to be going out of style anytime soon, so this will remain in my autumn-winter wardrobe for many seasons to come. And last but absolutely not least is a rather lovely jumper from Whistles. So this one has this unusual detail around the waist. It has this knot detail. These are just 2 strands of cashmere basically. I think it's a cashmere jumper. Let me just actually check that. Oh my gosh, it's 50% laine and 50% cotton, but they have done a very good job of making this super soft. I genuinely thought this was cashmere. So it is actually just a rather plain grey jumper, but with this really cool detail, which once again is just like a really cool casual piece with a bit of a fun edge to it. So I've really been enjoying wearing this with white jeans, with high over-knee boots. Just a really lovely way to add a bit of a twist to a really lovely casual outfit. It just fits the body really nicely, as you'd expect from somewhere like Whistles. It's been designed really well, so it just fits absolutely beautifully. It looks really elegant on, and it's very slim fitting too. So if you just want to be warm but not add a load of bulk to your body, then this is a really lovely one for that. So I've been wearing this a lot for just those times when I want to pop out to do a meeting or something, and yeah, a really lovely classic piece. So that's everything that I picked up recently across the premium end of the high street. A lot of knitwear, but of course it's coming up to autumn winter, so I know I'm going to be getting tons of use out of it. I'd love to know what your favourites are from this haul, so let me know what your favourite piece is in the comment section, and let me know if you have spotted any gorgeous pieces on the premium end of the high street recently as well, because of course I'm always on the lookout for new things, so let me know if you've spotted anything that you think I would like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it and would like to see some more hauls from me, then give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel for many more videos similar to this one, as well as more fashion, beauty, travel, etc. So just hit that little red button if you don't want to miss anything else from me. And that's all from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.